Hey guys, this is Jensen here, back with another video. Today's story time is how me and my friend got caught by the police for trespassing. So this story takes place in February of this year, so it was like 3 months ago. And it was just a normal day. Me and my friend we had lunch together, and we were skateboarding around, and we got bored. And we were right near an abandoned military base. We were around 1.5 to 2 miles away. And then I asked my friend, I'm like, hey, do you want to check out the abandoned military base? Maybe we could film a video. We can go inside, maybe go on the roof and stuff. And he's like, yeah, sure. So we skate over there. And when we get there, the base is literally all fenced off. Now, this military base I've been to a few times, but I hadn't been there in around a year. And before, there would always be like a part where it wasn't fenced off, so if I ever got caught, that could be my excuse that I was just walking and I didn't know I wasn't allowed to go in here. But this time, the whole base was just fenced off. So me and my friend just hop over the fence. We're not really too worried. Obviously, I'm a little worried because there's usually like a guard or a cop hanging around there. And yeah, so we see the first hangar, and my friend he's kind of like a savage, and he just climbs up like the pipe on the building, goes almost to the top, and that was kind of like interesting to watch. But then he climbs down, and we're like, hey, should we climb this roof, because the ladders are just open. And then he's like, we just agree to do it later. So we walk around, and we try to go into one of the hangars, and it's like pitch black because it's like 5:30 at night, and this was in February, and it was just like getting dark. We didn't have flashlights with us, only our phones, and we didn't really want to go in there. So we went to the other hangar, kind of checked out that, and right when we went in, we heard like noises, which I thought could be people. We just heard these weird noises that I thought were like people inside of there in the hangar. So we kind of got out of there. It was dark. We didn't really want to go in there. So instead, we went on the roof. We climbed up a ladder, and I don't know exactly how tall it is, this hangar, but it's like 60 to 70 feet. We climbed up the ladder. We got to the top. We hung out there for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. And it was like 20 per hour mile winds, and it was just kind of scary. And at the same time, it was just like fun being up there and stuff. But there were a bunch of cars going by. I was just kind of getting scared that what if we get caught? Come on, we should just get down before we could get caught. So we just hurried down the ladder. Midway down the ladder, we kind of stop, take a few pictures, and then we just go back down. And then we kind of scout around the area, and we're like, hey, we don't really see anyone. It should be good. We didn't see any cops. But we get out, and I see this tent and these trucks that weren't there a year ago. So people have been here. Like, it looked like people could have been here today. So I was just like, we should just go faster. So first we start walking, then we start running. Then after we're a little more relaxed, we say, let's hop on our boards, because we have our skateboards with us. And that was probably the biggest mistake, and that's how we got caught. Pretty much. So we skate, and it's really loud. It's like we're going on like this runway, and there's just echoing. It's just our wheels are loud. We start talking loud, and that's probably where we got caught. But it's already getting dark, and we're probably around 500 feet to the nearest like exit where we can exit safely without getting caught. So we are probably around like 100, maybe 200 feet away from the exit. We're walking towards the exit. We're about to hop over, and then I see lights of a car, and I'm like, okay, let's just run. Let's run and jump over, skate back really fast. It's downhill. We can do it. We can get away, not get caught. I don't want to be getting caught by the police today. And as soon as we start running, the police sirens go on, and my friend starts running back. I'm like, no, what are you doing? Let's get away. And he's like, no, come on, we have to stay here. And the sirens go on. The police car pulls over and talks to us. So I'm just, in my head, I'm just frozen. Like, I'm really scared at this point. I don't know what's going to happen, if we're, like, going to get arrested or something, if we're going to have to pay a fine. I don't even know what's going to happen. And the policeman gets out of his car, and just has a talk with us. He's like, so, why are you guys running? And then he's like, yeah, you really shouldn't be here. And he's like, I know it looks fun and all, but there's a lot of bad stuff here. Like, there's homeless guys. There could be, like, people with weapons and stuff like that, people with drugs. And it's just not a good place to be, especially at night. So, I don't know. We were pretty scared, but this police officer didn't seem too mean, so. But then, the policeman, like, he starts asking questions. He's like, so, what are your names? What are your, like, where do you live? And we just say, we live, like, a few miles. We live in this, like, community right over there. And then he's like, can I see your school ID? My friend doesn't have his, but I don't want to pretend like I don't have it, so I'll just give it, and I'm shaking. I don't know what to do. I feel like the police is going to report it, because why would he ask for my ID? Takes a look at it with his flashlight, and then he's just like, are you this person? And then I'm like, yeah. And then gives it back, and he's like, so, do your parents know you're here? And we're like, oh, our parents know we're out skating and stuff. And then he's just like, so, why did you guys... I can't really remember the whole thing, but I think he asked something like, why are you guys here? And then we said, oh, it was our first time here. We didn't really know. We weren't allowed to go. And he's like, I mean, if there's a fence, you can't go over. But he seemed pretty nice. We convinced him that it was our first time going. He kind of let us go. And he unlocked the fence for it. We would have had to hop the gate, but he unlocked it with a key. And then his police car was, like, rolling out of the base when we were skating out. And then he was just kind of double checking on us. I don't know what he was doing, but I'm like, let's just go faster. But then the police car, or like the car, kind of slowed down. And then the guy was like, hey, do you guys want to ride home? Like, how far do you live? And we're like, no, we just live a few miles. We can skate back. He's like, oh, okay, that's fine. And as we're skating back, we saw the hangar that we had climbed on in the police car. The sirens went on. It was stopped. And the policeman got out of his car with a flashlight and went into that hangar. And yeah, me and my friend thought there were people in there, and I guess there were. I think they got arrested. I'm not too sure about that, but they probably had drugs or weapons or something. I don't know. It's good that we didn't go in there in the hangar. And it's just good that we escaped without any problems, really. So we got caught by the police, but we didn't get in trouble, and we didn't run into those people in the hangar, so that was also good. So this pretty much wraps up the story. We skated back for some more time, and we got back safely. And yeah, that's just the end of the story. So from this, just if you're gonna trespass or do something illegal, like, go into a abandoned building, don't do what we did. Don't, like, skate or something, because skating is really loud, and don't talk really loud. Just maybe whisper, because that's how we got caught. And also, don't go at night. So, hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you guys did, please leave a like. And one last thing, I'm sorry that the, audio quality was pretty bad. I had to use my phone. But by next video, I'll have a mic to use. Yeah, thanks for watching, and peace.